Hello, I'm back with another quick update on just two things I was kind of working on today. Today I figured out that aspect ratio thing. So I was trying to get the input to work down here, and I wasn't able to last time. But I figured out the issue, and now I'm able to. So check this out. I type in 1, which doesn't do anything because it has to be a fraction. But 1 divided by 1, boom. Now it's a square. Look at that. And then if I pull this corner, it'll stay as a square no matter what. A strange optical illusion, by the way. It looks longer in the Y direction, but it isn't. I don't know why. That might just be on my end, but it looks like it's longer in this direction than this direction. But I checked, I measured it, and it's actually a square. It looks strange, but it's actually accurate. I don't know. Let me know if you actually see that too, because it kind of baffling me. There's some sort of fucking weird optical illusion going on here. But anyways, this also works with any fraction ever. So I can switch this to 1/2. Boom. Now this is 1/2. And this will, again, also stay as 1/2 no matter what. I could also set it to what it was initially, which is 20/9. And that is my mobile screen. I could also set to 16/9. That's 2/9. Let me remove that. 16/9. Boom. That's the size of the computer screen. So it's pretty cool. It's totally just a placeholder. I just wanted to get it to work. Again, this is gonna be a select menu rather than like you type it in. Fuck you. Like it's gonna be a select menu. It's gonna be a lot more user friendly. But I wanted to see if I was able to just get it to change because I'm still pretty new to like React states and everything. So I've been getting that working. But I think it's pretty damn cool. And then I could set this to like some fucking crazy ass value and I get just a sliver. It's pretty fun to play with a little bit. And then let me set it to normal. Let me just refresh the page. It defaults to 20/9. And then the other thing that I worked on today was a context menu. So you know how you right click and things show up? I have that now. Look at that. I have buttons. They don't do anything. But what I was working on is getting the context menu, which is, again, just a thing in the thing itself. Like if I go over here, that's a little bit of a bug, but it kind of goes off the screen, doesn't exist. It's a custom context menu. So for like example, you can right click and press add button and it'll add a button here, which is like the next course of action I'm gonna do. And it'll add a little button to this mobile screen, which I kind of removed the text for. And you can also see when I click, disappears. A current bug, though, is I'm going to need to figure out how to differentiate clicks within a certain area. Like if I right click over here, nothing happens, right? Because the only area that is valid to right click is the mobile screen. If I'm right clicking over here, it doesn't work. But if I right click the mobile screen, that is what sets the context menu target, quote unquote. That's what I call it in here. But if it's already enabled, I need to be able to differentiate a right click from outside of that section because it actually still stays visible when I right click away while it's still enabled. So I gotta figure that out. I'm probably gonna have like 2 different states for it or something. I don't know. I'm a little tired to figure it out, but yeah, that's just a tiny little thing that I have to figure out, a little logistical puzzle, if you will. um, um, but it works regardless. Apart from that, I could right click everything. Everything's all good, and I thought I fixed the toolbar thing, keeping the tooltip, but sometimes it still stays. I guess I didn't fix it, but those are the 2 things I did today. The context menu thing, by the way, I spent, as you can see, 1:30 a.m. I spent like 3 hours on that because I was stuck on it not actually working because I accidentally, it's going to be totally technical, but I tried like calling the set menu or a set context menu with the context object. But since the context object has state in it, it was erroring because you can't use state in a function, even though I was trying not to use it as a function, but it technically was in a function because it was in this. So like it was a pain in the ass to figure out because the error was not here. It was not here. It was up here telling me that the state was bad. God, that was such a pain. And I did it earlier too, and I accidentally fixed it. I don't know if there's the same fix as like the last thing I mentioned, but God, man, these fucking bugs, man. You get one bug and it just ruins you for the next couple of hours, and it's just this fucking simple ass thing. But anyways, I got that working, so that's nice. So the next thing I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to again fix the right clicking issue, where if I right click outside of a valid thing, it should disappear as well. But also I need to make it so the thing that you right click on has data that tells what the context menu should be. So if I'm right clicking on the mobile screen, I should have an add button thing. I should have a, I don't know, set aspect ratio or something, like whatever buttons would be here. There would probably be a toolbar down here for like settings too, but like immediate actions would probably be in the context menu. But if I were to right click something like a page, like this, maybe that does something different. I don't know. Maybe you could rearrange these, which would actually be kind of interesting, but completely fucking pointless. But kind of interesting, right? I'm probably not going to do that. I'm going to try to make a minimum viable product before I get fancy with it. But I'll most certainly go on side tangents just to like get specific things working that I think are cool. But that's my update for the day. Oh, also, another thing with the right clicking, I disabled the right click anywhere, outside of a viable thing, and the regular right click menu is like gone. But I made a very specific decision that you could still right click the handle. That was kind of a pain to figure out too. I had to figure out I needed to like disable it only in the content, so I had to on context menu prevent default, but I couldn't do it up here because this state was already being set and it wouldn't trigger for some godforsaken reason. So I don't know, but I need to still be able to like inspect the element of the page because otherwise it literally is disabled here. I can't do any of my dev tools. So the handle can still be right clicked, which is very, very nice. But yeah, that's all I had to show. Cicada.dev/hub with the Discord. Bye.